Today is day 3 of the Mae Hong Son Loop, and if you've missed out on the first 2 days, make sure you check out the previous videos to get caught up in this series. I'll link them in the description box down below. But today we are pumped and spirits are high once again as we make our way to Mae Sariang. The distance from where we are at Mae Hong Son to Mae Sariang is about 162 kilometers. Powered by 7-Eleven along with our mighty 125cc scooter, come join me as we tackle on day 3 of the Mae Hong Son Loop. Longest day of this whole loop, and we are doing over 160 kilometers today, going to Mae Sariang, and technically tomorrow we'll be going to Chiang Mai, so technically today is the last day of the loop because we head back to Chiang Mai tomorrow. But nonetheless, we did some research yesterday about this route, and everyone's saying if you could avoid a route, it would be this one. Yeah. And I don't want to let that discourage us. We're going to continue on with this loop as we said, whether it's easy, medium, or hard. Continue on with the loop. But yeah, today is a very, very beautiful day. There's a few temples here that that you want to see, but because we want to get a head start and be out on the road, we're checking out only one temple. Yeah. And that is Wat Phra That Doi Khong Mu. Yeah. There was another temple which is by the lake, but technically we were there last night, so we're not going to do that. But we're going to check out Wat Phra That Doi Khong Mu. It's 5 minutes away. It has an awesome viewpoint. It's a scenic viewpoint up there. So after that, we're going to hit the road and get going. And we're actually early this time because it's first thing in the morning. We just grab breakfast, we're done, we're ready to pack our scooter and hit the road. But hope you've been enjoying this series, and if you are, give this video a like before we get this video going, and if you're just tuning in, make sure you watch our other 2 videos in this series, and
so they can catch up to all the chaos that we've had so far.
That's the other thing. I hope it's a smoother one today, fingers crossed. But we're gonna pack our scooter and then head to this temple called Wat Phra That Doi Khong Mu. Made it to Wat Phra That Doi Khong Mu. Ooh, it is majestic, gorgeous.
We have made it up the temple, and it was a little hill to get up here, but Scooty did it. Scooty made it, and we were surprised to find out that there is another temple up there. And we're probably gonna go there, but we're not gonna go with the scooter just because it's a very steep hill up and we don't want to push Scooty right away. But Scooty is doing great, so we're probably just gonna walk up there. And for now, we're just gonna soak in this temple. And it's really cool because we think we might be the only tourists around here, or one of the few tourists, because there's only locals around here. And there, as you can see, there's locals just going around doing their prayers, traditions, which is so beautiful to see. I think this is a great way to start the first day of the year. And after that, we're gonna check out what the viewpoint looks like. That's really exciting. Yeah. We spotted these little boat that has like some candles in it and also oversees the Buddha. And we're wondering like what does it mean? So if any of you know what it means, please comment down below. We'd love to know. But this looks absolutely beautiful to look at. Something so special about it.
We haven't even been to the top yet. I think there's going to be better views up there just because it's higher, but you could also see from here, you could see the airport strip where planes take off.
I think it's only domestic. It
But
should only be domestic.
Yeah, we were going to look at what kind of flights
from where,
what flies in, what flies out, because we're thinking it's just strictly domestic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, and it also doesn't look really, really busy at all.
Yeah. I think they have like just a few flights per week.
Okay, makes sense. But this temple is really stunning. If you are here in Mae Hong Son, I suggest staying here for a few days because it really gives off that authentic Northern Thai culture, you know? And it's also less touristy, which is amazing. I mean, nothing against tourists because we are tourists ourselves, but I feel that you experience more of the culture when it's mostly locals in an area, and Mae Hong Son, it does that for us.
The temple was established in 1860 by Phaya Singhanacharacha, who was once the ruler of Mae Hong Son. It was built to symbolize prosperity of the town and to honor Buddha. The temple sits on Doi Kongmu, which means the mountain of the Black Peak. Local legend has it that the two cherries are to enshroud the relics of important monks believed to be a source of spiritual protection for the town.
Seems like leg day never ends. I mean, to be fair, it's a steep hill, but it's also not, it doesn't go on forever. At least it doesn't look like it. But we're gonna head up, check out this temple now, up on the hill, and I assume that the views will be so much better up there just because it's much higher.
Yeah.
It's elevated. So, yeah, and I'm thinking of flying my drone, right? But the thing with drones is that you can't fly in airport zones, or if you're in close proximity. I think it's within 12 kilometers or something like that. And there's an airport strip literally right beside this area, this temple.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm gonna try, but I don't think I can get the drone up just because it's usually flagged areas. It's geotagged and it's flagged, built in your drone. But I'm still gonna see if I can fly it. If not, then it is what it is. Unfortunately, we won't be able to share either panoramic views. You would have just seen it from these cameras, but yeah, right now. Okay, let me just catch my breath. We have made it to the top. I mean, not to sound dramatic, it literally only took 5 minutes, but it was an effort, yeah. The hill was steep, but look at this view. Jeez, this is stunning. Wow. And then I think there's also, you know what, let's go check it out. But it seems like, yeah, it's another view on that side. It's just this place is panoramic views of Mae Hong Son. And there's pups living here as well. There's 3 of them. Oh, I love that. All right, let's go see what's on this side. Jeez. Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, the trees are in the way, but you can kind of see the landscape of the area. And
This is another temple, is it?
yeah, it looks like this one right here is another temple. We don't know how to get down there. Maybe from where we came from before the hill.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to loop around this, but the views here are just
It's so lush.
stunning. I know you can't really see it because of the trees, like I said, but I mean, it's just, Mae Hong Son is so beautiful.
It is.
It's just, even driving here last night, it just gave that authentic Northern Thailand feel to it. It's different from anywhere else, for sure. Not forget Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Chiang Mai has its own beauty, but here is just,
That fresh, authentic.
it's more authentic,
Yeah.
in my opinion, in our opinion.
Yeah.
We're gonna soak this in, maybe do a couple more shots, and then, yeah, we gotta hit the road.
We do.
Ow. Ow. You should have recorded that.
It is
It is
recording.
recording. Oh, well.
Our time here has ended at this temple, and oh my god, there's something so unique and very special about this temple. It's just so beautiful, so majestic. The viewpoints are absolutely insane, and now we're pretty much on time. Oh, we were kind of unsuccessful with the drone just because it's an airport zone, so we weren't able to fly
Unable
it.
for takeoff, yeah.
But other than that, we did capture beautiful shots.
From our
And-
handheld cameras.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And now we are gonna be on our way to Mae Sariang, and stay tuned for what the road awaits for us.
Yeah. Hopefully it's much smoother this time. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers
So
crossed.
give this video a like to make this adventure journey smoother for us.
Yes, it would help us a lot.
That means we're officially leaving Mae Hong Son. Bon voyage, it says.
And we made it. And actually, it looks fairly nice. Look at the layers of the mountains here.
Yeah.
And it seems like, I think it's because we're closer, so they're much higher, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first, I think, half an hour in, so far it's fairly good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're feeling pretty confident at this point.
Yeah.
Energy's up, but it's still hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hot. But yeah, there's a bunch of stores here, as with any other viewpoints on this loop. You know, they try to capitalize on rest areas, and I mean, yeah, sure, that makes sense. But there's a bunch of cafes right here,
Oh yeah.
stores, even they're selling clothes here as well, elephant pants, and all of them traditional Thai goods, I
I wonder
guess.
if they have bracelets.
You want to buy it here? I mean, let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go. But that's the viewpoint. The viewpoint is really nice,
Yeah.
I must say. Yeah. And see, there's some clothes here, very traditional. I think these are traditional clothes, I assume. And then you got some t-shirts here that says Mae Hong Son, year 1864. And then there's a coffee shop. There's a bunch of more vendors over on that side. And then there's more traditional clothing. Sawadee krap. Well, you got your bracelets there. Jade. It's $2.50 each. And then more food. I think these are sweets, sugar, sesame honey. Yeah. And then I think there's more vendors on that side. But yeah, more snacks over there on that table. But I think we're gonna continue hitting the road. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. We better keep on going.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna keep going, but so far so good. I mean, it's been smooth so far. That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
So far, the roads have been amazing. It's been mainly flat.
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah, and if it was an incline, it's not much and it's not fairly lengthy. So it's been really, really good so far with our situation. This is though the second longest trip from point A to point B.
Yeah.
But I actually prefer this since there's no hills or crazy twists and turns. There are still twists and turns, but it's flat, which is, one, is very beautiful, and two, is just good for our situation, the scooter that we have at the moment. But yeah, did you want to say something?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say that for some reason, although this is much more longer than the other routes that we've taken, this one feels a lot more faster for some reason. It feels like we have, I don't know, been just much more faster.
Yeah, it's much faster because it's also just flat. We're not struggling on the hill.
Yeah.
And so that's why it feels so much faster, and we're actually doing really good for time. The only thing now is that we gotta find a place to eat, right? Because it's lunchtime now, it's way past lunchtime. And we've just been going through these little villages, which is really cool to see.
Yeah.
It's such a cool, authentic experience because we're also going through a vast of fields, and it's just been very, very peaceful so far. The roads, yeah, it's just been stunning and beautiful. But now we hope we come across a town that's big enough that would offer food.
Yeah.
You know, like a proper restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant, because yeah, like I said, the places we've come across so far is just small villages, which is cool to see, but now we're just kind of getting hungry. Not hangry just yet, but just getting hungry.
Yeah.
But for now, we're gonna take a little break, stretch out the limbs, and then continue making our way to Mae Sariang. Okay, so we are in a town right now, and we are desperate for food, right? We got sevi over there, but we've been eating sevi literally every day,
Yeah.
at least twice a day, and we just want a break. So we saw 5 Star, and we've been seeing this
stand or franchise near Sevi. Everywhere we went, whether it's the north or the south, it's all over Thailand. So we haven't actually tried it, so we don't know if it's good, but we're gonna give it a shot. But it looks like, I don't even know if anyone's here, to be honest. There's a bunch of chicken there, and it looks like they've been sitting there for quite some time. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know if somebody's working here. That's the problem. They do have other restos, it looks like, over there, sit-down restos. We might check that out, but I'm not sure. I don't know what else is here, you know, in terms of food. And then my data is not working on my phone, so I'm not sure where else to go. I mean, I don't know if Jasmina wants to check out these places across the street. Do you want to check that out?
Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's cross. There is another spot there, but it looks like they just sell coffee. Yeah. I mean, our last resort is Sevi. I'm just glad we were able... Wait, there's a car. Oh, look at that one. She has a nice little hat going on. Okay, let's cross. I hope it's good. Even a pad thai would do, you know? Yeah. Oh, I'm too tall. Sawadee krap. Let's look at their menu. Do you have a menu? Menu, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Well, it looks like they have pizza. And other stuff. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, that one is a bit... Okay, so...
Pricing is good.
Yeah. Spaghetti, rice, and something. I don't know what that is. Oh, crispy pork curry paste. Basil fried rice with crispy pork. Drunken... Is that drunken, actually? That says drunken? Drunken crispy pork spaghetti.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
I
And
haven't heard of that one before.
we got some Thai things, which I obviously don't read. Oh, I guess that's the English translation here. Okay, I mean, this looks good to me.
This looks decent.
They got stir-fried stuff. They have basil fried rice. They have
a lot of options.
Yeah, they've got a lot of options. It's funny how they have drunken pork spaghetti. Like, I wonder what that tastes like. Not that I'm gonna order it, but I'm curious. On the drink menu, they don't have much, but it's all right because we can go to the places across the street.
Yeah.
Or Sevi. So, shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
All right, let's have a seat over there. Here. So no more food. What time do you start?
After we cooking, after the rice is cooked, you know.
Oh, okay. They're still making it. Yeah. Okay, no problem. No problem. Kapung krap. Thank you.
And only pizza, but it's not much about that. Only crab stick and tuna.
Okay, no, it's okay. Kapung krap.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, Sevi it is. It's part of the experience, my love. Well, that was no dice. The lady said they ran out of food and the rice was gonna take some time to cook. All they had was pizza. Yeah. And she said even then, it's not much in terms of selection. So we're gonna head back to Sevi, and because this place is closed.
Yeah.
So unfortunately this is our only option at this point, because otherwise if we continue driving down, then it's literally going to be in the middle of nowhere. So this is unfortunately what we have to get. Sevi it is. At least we get to eat at a table. You want to leave your stuff here and then we can... Yeah. At least there's AC. That's a plus.
Yay.
Lunch. is ready. So,
We're trying some new things today.
Jasmina found some new goods.
Something that I've never seen before in Sevi, and it looks actually really good. It has chicken. It's a broth, so a soup of a sort, I think, but it's got chicken in it, and it's noodles. So
yeah, we also got the spices, obviously, and I got myself some noodles as well with beef and some veggies.
yeah,
So I'm gonna give it a shot just to have a little break from rice. And
yeah.
try getting a break from Sevi, but apparently we can't do it.
What these are?
Oh, they're
I know they're crispy, but
yeah, they're like crisp. I think you put it on top. If you don't want it, I know someone who does.
did you have that once or no?
I did actually. Well,
Oh.
so much for trying something new. No, I just wanted to break from rice because I've always been getting the chicken basil or whatever, pork
Yeah.
basil or whatever that was, which is really good, by the way. Oh, and also I got my favorite here. It's this reminds me of Japan because it's seaweed, and inside there's rice and fish and teriyaki sauce. Actually, the fish is soaked in teriyaki sauce, which is really delicious. Thanks. We're gonna give this a shot, and we got the classic schleppies. You know, 7-Eleven would be perfect if they have a toilet or a washroom. I mean,
Oh my god, yeah.
that would just make it the go-to convenience store here. You know, it's perfect, but can't complain too much. They already have everything and so much, so. Making a little mess there, bud. Might want to clean that up there.
There's no paper, is there?
No, there
I'll
isn't.
clean it, but not clean.
Yeah.
Should we try it together?
No, you may go first. Ladies first.
It's a hot one. Perfect for you.
Perfect temperature.
Wow. Look, try this.
She got stains all over her.
Oops. Try it. It's really nice. That's actually really good.
It has that curry taste to it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah. The thing is, I tried looking for this one,
Yeah.
but I think this is the last one.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna try mine. Mine is decent. I've had this once before, but basically, it's with fat noodles. Served with fat noodles and beef and veggies, which I like. It's a good combo, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so we're like 10-15 minutes in, right? And it turns out Jasmina's bowl is
so
what.
spicy. There's tears streaming down.
But Jasmina's still going, burning her tongue.
It's so
And they're-
tasty, but it's so spicy.
All right, so now I'm gonna have this triangular shaped fish with rice. There's a proper way of opening this. Step 1. And it's labeled too. It's like 1. And then 2. Oh, that was nearly perfect. Caught the seaweed there. And the third one, we're just gonna pull this on the side. That one's perfect. Essentially, that's what it looks like. It's a wrap. With a glass.
We found this nice, I don't know, village, town? Village. Well, to be fair, we haven't been inside, so I can't speak much about it. I can't say it's nice, but it does look very peaceful, as you can see. And then we found this undercover area, which I think it's for them, obviously, to kind of just get out of the village. But we decided to take a little break because we are 1 hour and 20 minutes away. Everything has been going great so far. This is probably the smoothest day we've done on the loop so far, and we hope it stays like this. But yeah, we're what, 70 kilometers or so, more or less?
74 kilometers,
yeah, so we're fairly close, but we're just, you know, taking it easy, taking breaks here and there. Kilometers we have left, 51 kilometers, but we had to stop because
look at this.
Are you ready for this?
Wow,
jeez, look at this landscape.
That is stunning.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like there's a bunch of coffee shops here as well,
It's a little
but
stop.
they've closed down. They're not open for the day. I don't know. But it's really, really beautiful here. Yeah, we're gonna soak this in. And you know what? Wait a minute. We said that we were gonna be at our place by 4:30. It seems like we're gonna be there by 5:30. Yeah, at this point, 5:30. But that's because
we took a few stops, but for
a lot
reason.
of breaks. Yeah, we also took some photos and videos and soaked in some cool villages and, you know, viewpoints like this, and obviously created content so we're able to share with you this adventure and how beautiful the Mae Hong Son Loop is. It's funny because when we were riding here, there were a few guys that were, you know, on their normal bikes, one of them big boy bikes, and they gave us a thumbs up. I think it's because we were in a scooter on the little 125cc, and there's two of us, and then we got like luggage,
and everything.
And I think they were surprised that we made it this far on the loop. So that was a fairly wholesome moment, but we didn't capture it obviously because it just happened right out of nowhere. But yeah, we're gonna soak in this beautiful view. Look at this landscape. Look at the palm trees down there.
And that, what's that, like a little pond or what?
And like a little, it's a little oasis.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It is very, very beautiful. Yeah.
And look, there's many little houses around there too.
Yeah.
Wow, who lives down there?
Want to find out? Now we're off to Mae Sariang, and also I mentioned earlier that over there,
It's an oasis, but it's not.
yeah, it's not. So I got my drone up, and it's actually a full-on river that runs through the village, or through this whole landscape. Next up, Mae Sariang. Going to Pai, from Chiang Mai to Pai. It's still fairly lengthy though, but it felt like
it was faster today. Yeah, overall great views today, especially that last one.
Oh yeah,
That
the
was pretty
best.
amazing. And so we got to Mae Sariang, is
Yeah,
it?
Mae
Mae Sariang. And we went out for dinner. And what are your first impressions of this town?
It's a sleepy town, but there's like more tourists here than surprisingly in Mae Hong Son, which is crazy to think.
Yeah, I'm very curious because I'm pretty sure not all of them rides as well because we saw earlier when we went to this one restaurant, you know, we tried eating there, but there was a bunch of people,
Yeah.
like older people
Yeah.
in groups. So I'm curious, why are there, I mean, there's nothing wrong with tourists in particular parts of Thailand, but I wasn't expecting this many tourists here.
Yeah.
Because even as soon as when we drove in into town, we saw a lot of tourists already walking. And it's literally when we drove in, that was the most tourists we've seen compared to Mae Hong Son.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we went out for dinner and it was just left and right. It's not as crazy as Pai. Pai for sure is just a tourist town, you know, a hot tourist spot. But here, it's just I was not expecting it. So I'm curious. I want to know. I mean, we also Googled. That's the other thing. We Googled what's around here, and I wouldn't say it's, you know, it's enough to drive a lot of tourists in here. There are things to do, but I don't think, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just ignorance. Who knows? Maybe we're just clueless. But there are plenty of tourists here.
Yeah.
More than, yeah, what we expected. Nonetheless, yeah, we had dinner at this place and then went to Sevi, got some snacks, and then we are somewhat hashing out what we want to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's really not much to do here. I mean, there are, but it's just a bunch of temples, museums, viewpoints, and I think there's like a hike, but obviously that's out of the gate for us. We're not doing a hike just because we're going to Chiang Mai tomorrow. So I think we're just probably going to visit a temple, maybe do the same thing as today, visit one temple and then hit the road, because tomorrow is essentially the longest day
Yeah.
of this loop. It's the last leg, but it is the longest. It's 197 kilometers that we're doing at least tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also tomorrow is we don't know what the road conditions are going to be. I tried zooming in on Google Maps. I'm hoping, we're banking that it's going to be flat as well.
Or like at least like today, something similar.
Yeah,
Or
like
flat.
inclines here and there, that's fine. But, you know, when you're going around or through the mountains or hills, that's completely fine. But yeah, we're hoping that it's flatter tomorrow as well, the same as today. But overall, great day, this loop. We're one day away. And if you've been watching this series, really appreciate you following our journey. But yeah, we're one day away from completing this loop
Yeah.
on a 125cc on
Yeah.
our little scooty, which is freaking amazing.
It is so amazing.
Yeah, but we're just probably gonna get some rest because yeah, it's gonna be another early one tomorrow. We want to get a head start. I feel like that's all we've been saying every single day. We want to get a head start. We want to get a head start. And then we see a freaking viewpoint, and then I take on my entire camera bag, and then just. But it is what it is. We love doing this. We love creating, and we don't care if it's gonna take hours at one. Okay, maybe that's pushing it. If it's gonna take 1 hour to be at a viewpoint, to soak it in, also create content and share it with you so you could see our adventures and see the views and experience what we experience on this loop, then we'd be more than happy to do that. It's also just, we love doing it, I think.
Yeah.
As I was saying, we love doing it. That's the whole, I think that's the most important part. But these vlogs do take time and they take work, obviously. But, you know, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet, and give this video a like. And if you haven't seen the other videos of this series, make sure you check it out. I was going to say reverse back. That doesn't even make sense. Make sure you check it out. And yeah, I'm probably going to link in the description box down below. I'm going to link it up above, but I'm just going to end the vlog here. And tomorrow is going to be another amazing day. I just know it. And tomorrow is the last day of this loop. Bittersweet. Bittersweet. But make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow to see our adventures, and make sure you follow our channels if you haven't subscribed to our channels just yet. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you.